Let's talk about retatrutide dosages. I'm going to talk about the dosages that I have taken, the effects I got from those, and the dose that I'm taking now, and the effects I'm currently getting. And if you are interested in retatrutide, you can head over to Clover, or you can click the link that is on my page. So the maximum dosage that I've ever taken of retatrutide, 7 milligrams per week. Now what I typically do is I split my dosages into every 3 days. So that would mean if I'm taking 7 milligrams a week, I would be taking 3 milligrams every 3 days. At that point, I genuinely did not want to eat, which is not conducive to my goals at all. And I do recommend that you go with a slightly low approach. That's what I did, and I just worked it way too quickly to the point where my stomach was just like, we don't want to touch anything. And obviously from that point, you risk the potential to lose muscle, you risk the potential to lose fullness in the gym, obviously because you're not going to be getting as good of a pump because you're not eating as much. So 7 milligrams is the most that I've ever taken. What am I taking now? Currently, I'm taking 4 milligrams of Reta per week. Again, how am I splitting that? I'm doing it every 3 days. So it works out to just around 1.7 milligrams every 3 days. And at this dosage, I am content because right now I'm very lean. I am starving all the time, and I can easily, if I'm just not taking my Reta, just slam down any kind of food that I want and just have no remorse and just feel absolutely amazing for having it. But at the same time, I know that's not conducive to how I want to look. Hypothetically, if you were going to take retatrutide, what would I recommend doing? I would recommend starting at 1 milligram per week. That's the recommended dosage. That's where people are recommended to start. If you feel effects off that, then great, because you're going to be saving money in the long run. But if the effects that you're feeling on 1 milligram after, a couple weeks of using are not good enough, then go to 2 milligrams. But let me just tell you, this stuff is strong. Like I said, when I was taking 7 milligrams per week, I just did not want to touch food at all. I was actually repulsed by the sight of any food. So just be wary of the approach that more is better. With Reta, it is not necessarily better. What a ride. Anyway, like I said, if you do want to try out Reta for yourself, Clover is the place to go. If you want to click the link in my page, then feel free to do so.